love. Let's do our 15 minutes of super fun, super exciting, really low-key yoga. So I'm going to start us off on our backs. If you've come off a long shift or just getting out of bed or really don't want to move at all, this is a great way to start. So just be on your back with your knees in towards your belly like a little roly-poly ball. Yeah? Rock left and right. And then something that I do that you may not see when I'm on the ground is I interlace my fingers and I place them behind my neck and I just gently pull my spine long. Yeah? You can use the pinky edges to press into your skull. You can just play around like a little craniosacral love. Yeah? And then what we'll do is take a big deep breath in and a long breath out. Yeah, let's do that twice more. Full big belly breath in and out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Okay. Now grab your shins with your forearms. Give yourself a little hug. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, scoot your hips over to the left and let your knees fall to the right. Yeah, and your shoulders are going to continue to move back towards the ground. Yeah, hands can be on your belly, or if you want, you can grab opposite elbows over your head to stretch out your long body. Yeah, or you can have them elbows bent, backs of the hand to the earth. Let the knees be heavy, full breath in. Full breath out. I'm a big fan of sighing, yeah, so you'll probably hear that a lot, and it feels really good to just bring that breath in and feel those lungs expand, and then let the pressure go. Inhale, bring the knees to center, let the hips shift over to the right, knees fall to the left, yeah, kind of bringing out our organs, letting our lymph nodes get a little wake-up call. Full breath in. Full breath out. And twice more. Deep inhale. And full exhale. And deep breath in. Full breath out. Come back through center. Give yourself a little hug. Yeah. And then stretch one leg out long and then the other. And then arms up overhead. Full body stretch. Ooh. And then bring your feet to plant on the ground. Rock the knees left and right. And we're going to get the outer edges of our hips real quick while we're here on the earth. Yeah. Bring this right ankle on top of the left knee. Yeah, you'll notice that it kind of creates a little figure four shape. So this is going to get our outer hips and one of our hamstrings. Your fingertips are going to either interlace on the back of your left thigh or on the top of your left knee. These right toes and even left toes, you'll want them to stay flexed to protect your knees. Bring the left knee in towards your body while you use your right elbow to encourage your right knee away from you. Yeah, so you're kind of pulling your right hip open while bringing your left knee in. And that should feel pretty nice. Yeah. And full breath in. And long breath out. And I guess nice is a relative term. Yeah, it might feel pretty intense or sensational. With the toes flexed, it keeps the knees nice and happy. Full breath in. Long breath out. And deep inhale. And full exhale. Last one here. And deep breath in. Long breath out. Okay, you have two options here. Bring this left foot down to the ground, and you can either keep your legs like this and move the legs over to the left once more, scooting the hips to the right. Yeah, this will get a little bit added bonus in sensitivity on the outside of the right leg. Or you could cross your right leg over your left and then move the hips. So you can try both and see what your body really likes. And if it likes both, then you can do both. Just kind of stack them one after the other. The two legs crossed over one another definitely adds a little bit more wringing out sensation in the belly. And see if you can keep your right shoulder moving towards the ground. So from like your shoulder along your side body, you're getting really long and wringing out. And then from your hip to your knee, you're pressing away from your shoulder. Yeah. So if you were a wet towel and you were getting all the water out from your cloth, right, you want to wring it out, and that's kind of what we're doing to our body. Full breath in. Long breath out. Unclench the jaw, let the tongue move away from the roof of the mouth. Open and close the mouth. Full breath in. And long breath out. And slowly come back through center, unwinding whatever pose you chose to do. And let the feet wiggle out to the edge of your mat. Just knock the knees left and right. Let's try the other side. Yeah, left ankle goes on top of the right knee, and you want your right foot kind of in line with your sit bone, yeah? And then you can grab the outer edge of your right thigh or the top of your right knee and let your left knee be pressed away from you, creating that kind of like pressing out while drawing in. All 10 toes flexed, full breath in. Full breath out. And let's do 3 more here. And full breath in. Long breath out. And deep inhale. And full exhale. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now, let the right foot down, and again, choose whichever pose feels right for you. Yeah, you can keep the legs as they are and just let the hip or the feet fall to the right, or you can cross over your left leg and then shift the hips a little bit more so that your knees have room to fall. Yeah, and let the left shoulder melt back into the ground. Yeah. Unclench the mouth and the jaw. Full breath in. Full breath out. And deep inhale. And full exhale. And full breath in. Long breath out. Okay. Knees back in through center. Uncross the legs. Let them rock left and right. And let's do a twist upright. So we're going to rock left and right, or you could just roll. Yeah, so rocking may look like this. Or if it's early in the morning or you're dead tired, just roll over. And slowly come back up. Yeah? And then get on all fours. So if you have tender knees, you're going to want to have a blanket for your knees. Not necessary. We're not going to do any crazy thing, but it's just nice to have. Palms are going to be on the ground underneath your shoulders. Fingertips wide, yeah, like you're rooting and gripping into the mat. Knees are going to be underneath your hips, yeah. We're just going to do some cat-cows to start to wake up the spine. Toes can be flexed or not, depending on what feels most stable. Belly button to spine helps you feel engaged and centered, yeah. So as you inhale, you're actually going to loosen that belly, let the tailbone rise, roll the shoulders back, and let the gaze forward. And as you exhale, you're going to draw that belly in, press the ground away, round out the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, open, belly relaxed, gaze forward. Exhale, round out the spine, press the ground away. Now, if this rhythm feels good to you, inhaling to expand and exhaling to round, and stay with it. And if it feels good to add some little wiggles and rolls, yeah, maybe your body needs to be moved in a weird, wild way. Keeping in mind that as you inhale, you want to expand, and as you exhale, you come in. Yeah. 3 more as you breathe in, open up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in. And breath out. All right. You're going to keep your weight in your left palm. Yeah, and you're going to bring your right fingertip up to the sky. And if you can, bring this right hand through and behind the left arm. So you're coming into a twist with your shoulder and your head to the ground. It's going to feel weird, but that's great because we're, again, wringing out our upper body. This right hand can stay here for support while pressing the heart to the ceiling. Yeah, you can bring it forward. Yeah. Or if the shoulder feels open to it, you can bring this left hand up, yeah, and back. Yeah, and that way you can, open up a little bit more. Remember to breathe. Yeah, full breath in. Long breath out. That's a little too sensational for me today, so I'm going to use my hand on the ground. Full breath in. Long breath out. Yeah, with each breath in, we fill up. And as we exhale, we let go. And full breath in. Long breath out. And slowly come all the way back up. Ooh. And then bring the right hand down. Now the right side's done. Let's see the left side. Yeah, left fingertips up. Oh, and thread it through. Oof. Yes. Oh my goodness. And then your hands again can go wherever they feel right. Yeah. Oh. This side may feel different than the other one. Yeah. Full breath in. Long breath out. Yawning is totally acceptable. Full breath in. Long breath. Deep inhale. Full exhale. And slowly come back. Center. Left fingertips up. Yeah? Okay. So, we're also going to come into child's pose. Your big toes are going to touch and your knees are going to be out wide like a little pizza slice. Your hips are going to sink to your heels as best they can. If this feels really tight, you can always put a pillow in between your knees, or you don't have to do child's pose. Yeah, you can. Let's see. Put actually a pillow in between your belly too, and stack it up. So instead of going all the way to the ground, you can kind of rest on it. That's what we do with yin. Actually, I'll show you an example. Always have pillows ready. Yeah, so just like this. A little cozy. You can stay here for a while, to be honest. Even like up to 5 minutes. If you've had a really long day and you've stood a lot, it will help your spine find its space between each vertebrae. And it also condense and compress your legs. So they're kind of getting like a little massage, yeah? And then when you come out of it, you can take the pillow out. And you can actually, well, you can keep the pillow if you want. And you can press the pillow and lay it in between your ribs and your pelvic bone, yeah? So on your belly, and just crawl and lay on the ground. This is a yoga pose, I promise. Your hands can stack so that they're pillows for your forehead, elbows out wide. Yeah. This is like my favorite pose. I often will, even in public yoga classes, halfway through come down and take a break, and this is how I take a break. Your belly just wants to feel relaxed, and let it be like a hug to the earth. Yeah. You can rock your hips left and right. Full breath in. Full breath out. And again, you can stay here as long as you want. So if this is something that you want to come back to, or again, if you experience any other class where they're going really fast, you can opt out and come down here. And since I'm doing this already, let's do it together. Yeah. So of course you can stay here if you want. But let's get a little bit of space and bring our elbows underneath our shoulders. Yeah. Our forearms are going to be parallel to the edges of our mat. Yeah. So this is going to be really good for our neck and our bellies. You're going to press the tops of your feet down to the ground and really engage the legs. Maybe the knees lift, maybe they don't. Palms are going to press into the ground as if you could like crawl on your floor. Yeah. Elbows rooted in, roll the shoulders back. As you inhale, press up on the chest so that you're kind of like a sphinx. Yeah, you're shining your heart forward. Your chin is towards the front of your mat, so you don't want to like hike the neck up really high. You want this long space in your spine. Yeah, Luna. She's my yogi too. Yeah, it's pet time. Yeah, it's pet time. Yeah. And while you're here, you can bring on an exhale your chin into your chest. Feel the length in your spine. And then as you inhale, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Oh my goodness. Feel that space in the shoulder and the neck. Wow. You can even open and close your jaw. Here's some snap crackles. Full breath in. Oh, exhale, come back through center. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Oh my goodness. Full breath in. Wow. Exhale it out. Wow. It's really intense. Full breath in. And chin back down. You can do that as much as you want. You can find a rhythm, just like we do with cat-cow. Inhaling to expand and find length. And exhale, come back through center. Oh. Inhale. And exhale. And if you've chosen to go side to side, and come back through center on your last exhale. Inhale, lift the heart once more. And exhale, create that pillow, come down, bring the palms on top, forehead to rest. And shake the hips. You can even bend the knees and let the feet wobble left and right. It's really good to release the lower back. And full breath in. Long breath out. And deep inhale. And full exhale. Now, I'm going to see how much time we've got on here. And breathe in. And breathe out. So that was 20 minutes of yoga, just about. I feel like that's a good way to start and then see how your body responds. Let me know what you like, and I hope you feel more energized. If not, at least like you got a little hug. And then as your body starts wringing out that tension, then maybe our next class can be leg and like lifting the body a little bit more and getting into the hips in a more active space. But at least this can gain a little bit of routine and motivation. Yeah, it's not too hard, is it? The wringing out is really, really nice. I think you'll find that a lot of joy. So as Luna joins me, I'm going to give her a little bit of love, and I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you next, and let me know how you feel.